What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. Super pumped about this episode because I absolutely love to bear hunt. We get a pretty good privilege over here on this property that we lease. There's several thousand acres, and they plant several hundred acres of corn, and the bears damage it terribly. You can see I'm standing in a patch right now that has been tore all to pieces by a bear. They'll do this in just one night. They get in one spot, come in, pull it down, eat what they want, and just come back the next time and do another spot. So you just end up with lots of damage. Looks like crop circles all over. So we get damage tags here on the property. So in this episode, we're protecting the corn. We jump right into the action pretty quick here with Brandon. We get set up on this field and we can hear the bear crunching corn when we get there. So it happens really fast.
Make a noise.
Oh yeah. Drilled him. Oh yeah.
Let's make sure another one doesn't come out.
Yeah. Smoked him, bro.
Good camera work.
So that couldn't have worked out any better. Like the bear read the script this morning. As soon as we got here, of course it was dark, and you know, we're hunting on these damage permits that we get for the corn, and so we're hunting over planted cornfields, and as soon as we got here and got set up, you could hear him down. I mean, we were positive it was a bear. A raccoon does some damage, but man, I mean, you could just hear him crunching and tearing it and breaking off the pieces. And, sure enough, he popped out of the side of the corn. I don't know. We caught a bad wind, and I think he eventually ended up smelling us. And we were pretty sure that this lower corner was where they were exiting, just because that seems like where the damage is focused on. You can see right there, they're just destroying that section. And there's some other right through there. So sure enough, you know, he come out from down here, not quite in the corner, but you know, 100 yards from it. But he was on a dead sprint, and he busted under the fence and cut up the hill 110 yards right in front of us. And Brandon said, "Stop him." So I made the typical hunter meh sound, whatever that is. And he froze, and Brandon dropped the hammer on him. So love it when they read the script, man.
So exciting.
It is. I've been pumped up, man. I feel like a little kid on Christmas.
Good.
Oh, that's a pretty good boar.
Yeah, he's not bad.
So here he is, man. Super beautiful bear. I've got to say, which I didn't think he was tiny. I couldn't get a good view as fast as it happened anyway. But this is a good black bear, man. Look at the melon. Look at the melon on that thing, man. Big boar, super nice. Exactly what the landowner wants us to be getting out of the corn, man. These things can do some major damage in the corn really fast.
Oh, he could mess up a whole acre in one night if he wanted to, just flopping around.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
Well, we heard him this morning. I don't know how many times we heard him break one off and start crunching, so it's crazy. But let's see, Brandon, you said, where did it impact it? Like right here?
The entrance is right around here, and exits kind of at the front of the right shoulder over here.
So a little bit of a quartering shot, but it sure was perfect. I mean, you guys can see on the video, he just kind of flopped down the hill maybe about 20 yards, and that's it. So that's how you want it. 300 Weatherby barked again and got it done.
This gun's been good to me.
That is a good gun.
I've had this gun a long time, and it feels good to get this bear, because last year I messed up a shot on a deer, and I had just made the assumption my gun was zeroed in because I hadn't had to mess with this Swarovski scope in at least 4 or 5 years. And so I got a little complacent, messed up a shot on a deer. That's another story for another video.
A pretty awesome story.
It is a pretty cool story. But anyway, re-zeroed the gun, of course, and this is the result you get.
Yeah.
So take care of your equipment.
It's definitely zeroed now.
Yes.
It's at least a minute of bear anyway. So Brandon nailed his right off the bat. I'm up next. I actually hunt several days with no luck. Got fogged in a few mornings. Rained out one day. And finally we decided to try a different spot. Didn't really like where we were at initially, so we started creeping around the corn. And you'll see the rest of this, but I want to set it up a little bit for you. So we pop out and find and see this bear running actually from where we used to hunt, where Brandon had killed his. And I was not ready. We didn't have a rangefinder. We just took a guess at the yardage, and I had to rest off of a fence post. You're definitely going to see several times you're going to think, why are you not shooting? I just couldn't get steady. So I cracked him. Had to get steady again for a follow-up shot. That took a minute, but it unfolded pretty quickly, and it all ended up pretty awesome.
What a shot, Dwayne. Dwayne, that's a shot right there. I'd stay on him, though, just in case, so he don't... Man, what a shot. Wow. Stay right there. Stay right there. I think he's trying to make it to that gate. That was a long shot.
400 yards off a fence post.
Wow. Man. We decided to survey the edges of this cornfield. We set up this morning. The wind was not our friend.
Set up on a different spot because I've just been having zero luck over there. And the farmhand told us that there was some corn damage pretty bad up here. And I didn't like where we were set up, but then when we got to look and investigate and kind of creeping around through there, there was quite a bit of damage. But then we made it back over here to where we had been hunting, or at least we'd been hunting over there, and the dang bear was coming out from there. So,
wow. Man, oh man.
Didn't have a rangefinder, left our stuff back there. So Brandon said, it's 400. And I was like, yep, sounds good. So dialed up to 4 and cracked him. Just a little bit of bear hair in the fence here. We're going to investigate over on the other side, but shows you where they squeeze through wherever they can to get to the corn.
Talk about getting him on the line. Folks, that's the property line.
That second shot must have connected.
Must have. Well, here's the location where the shot occurred. Adjacent to one big old cornfield. Wow.
So here we go. Another big cone eater. Just can't believe how that happened. I had given up, man, that we were going to get anything this morning, and just stalking around there slow, and caught him creeping out of the corn. That second shot, the first shot I definitely hit very low, and second shot though, he was kind of. I have to go back and look at it. I don't recall. I think I was aiming in here. It looks like I dumped him right in the neck, but it got the job done. Got a good head on him. Big old heavy-headed sucker. Big paws. Gosh, yeah, look at that.
Zoom in on that a little bit. We got some serious claws on that thing.
Man. Big old pads on him. Well, that's awesome. I know landowner will be super happy. This is the second one that we've taken. Brandon got the first one. It was a male as well. And then this one, second male, so he'll be happy. And we're happy because that was fun. That's about as fun as it gets.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about hunting, man. You know, that's the addictive part, is you can just be kind of bummed or even just chilled out, and then it just, the throttle gets pressed. And that's certainly what happened this morning. Started off rainy. I've hunted multiple mornings this week. Took the week off specifically to bear hunt. Got fogged in 2 different mornings. Rained out yesterday, and it was raining this morning, but we came on anyway, and it was a good idea because we got it. But love bear hunting, man, and we're privileged to get these early tags here. We'll keep doing it as long as we can. I appreciate you guys for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I sure as heck know we did. As always, God bless you. Catch you next time.